Story Elements for Kids. Part 6. What is a resolution? Stories have different parts called story elements. They are characters, plot, setting, conflict, resolution, and theme. Today, we will take a closer look at resolution. A resolution is the final act or conclusion of a story where the problem or conflict is resolved. During a resolution, all loose ends are tied and all questions are answered as the story comes to an end. An example of a resolution could be a hero capturing the bad guy at the end. There are different kinds of resolutions. Sometimes a story may end with a character meeting a goal or accomplishing a task. Other times, a story may end with a character learning a lesson. Let's take a look at a few resolutions from different stories. In the story, After the Fall, How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again by Dan Santat, Humpty Dumpty's conflict was to overcome his fear of heights after falling off the wall. His goal was to climb back onto the wall where he could do what he loved most, bird watching. He tried day after day until he was no longer afraid. At the end of the story, Humpty Dumpty meets his goal and is able to climb back up onto that wall. Let's look at another story. In the story, The Lorax by Dr. Seuss, the conflict begins when the Once-Lurk starts cutting down the truffula trees. As the animals start to leave and the forest begins to change, the Lorax pleads with the Once-Lurk to stop destroying the forest. The Once-Lurk does not listen to the Lorax and ultimately cuts down all the truffula trees, which leaves the forest barren and empty. In this story, an important lesson is learned to preserve our natural resources. Okay, let's review what we have learned. A resolution is the final act or conclusion of a story and where the problem or conflict is resolved. During a resolution, all loose ends are tied and all questions are answered as the story comes to an end. There are different types of resolutions, such as a goal being met or a lesson that was learned. Wow! Now you know what a resolution of a story is. Characters, theme, setting, plot, conflict, and resolution. You now know all of these story elements. Would you like to learn more? Then be sure to watch the bonus episode in this series, How Can You Identify Story Elements? If you like this video, then check out Miss Dorismond's Virtual Corner for even more. If you are a teacher, you can follow Miss Dorismond's Virtual Corner on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and TPT. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching!